Get ready for action, because the PGA Championship is delivering a roller coaster of drama right out of the gate. We start with Xander Schauffele, who is currently riding a wave of incredible momentum, and we break down exactly what this player's current standing means for the rest of the tournament and the bigger picture. You need to know where Schauffele stands right now in this highly competitive field. Tour and his future plans. And finally, we are looking inside the new rules policing player behavior at the PGA Championship. Kerry Haigh has unveiled a strict new code of conduct with 14 examples of unacceptable behavior posted in the locker room, detailing exactly what happens when pros break the rules. And don't miss this crucial update. Stay with us, because the action is just getting started. The opening round of the 108th PGA Championship at Aronimink Golf Club has set the stage for an unexpectedly dramatic tournament, shifting the narrative away from anticipated long drive contests toward a demanding test of precision, positioning, and patience. Despite initial media skepticism suggesting the event might devolve into a simple long drive competition, the course conditions, particularly the wind interacting with Donald Ross's signature, sloped putting surfaces, and tactical bunkering, have created a congested leaderboard. 7 players are currently tied at 3 under par, with over 40 players within 3 shots, creating an environment ripe for strategic shifts. The crowded field presents significant opportunities for bettors, as premium players are suddenly available at discounted odds. This dynamic is particularly evident in the market outlook for Xander Schauffele, who is being viewed as experiencing a resurgence, reminiscent of his peak performance period. Following a career challenge in 2025, Schauffele is quietly building momentum, evidenced by a string of top 12 finishes and significant strokes gained improvements, positioning him as a compelling value play in the current tight race. Meanwhile, Cameron Young presents another high-value proposition. Despite losing ground on approach shots during the round, Young's odds have dramatically shifted, offering a substantial clearance sale. Analysts suggest that as the scoring tightens, Young's proven experience in major pressure situations is poised to pay dividends. If the weather conditions continue to favor his game, this could represent a significant opportunity to capitalize on his evolution into a world-class closer. The overall sentiment suggests that the tournament is evolving into a true major championship examination, rather than a spectacle of brute force. The current leaderboard congestion means that any favorable weather shift or brief scoring lull could rapidly change the complexion of the race, making this early stage of the PGA Championship a fascinating blend of high-stakes competition and calculated betting strategy. Godsey and David Pastore have shared the first-round lead at the Diners Club Peru Open on the PGA Tour Americas, following a strong start to the third event of the season. The pair opened with identical scores of 9 under 63 at Lowe's in Cass Golf Club, tying the course record and establishing a shared lead. This marks a significant moment, as it is the first time 2 players have posted a 63 in the same year, and the score has been recorded 8 times by 8 different players. For Godsey, this is a notable achievement, as he becomes the first player to shoot a 63 at Lowe's in Cass Golf Club twice, building on a previous 63 in the second round last year. Walker Lee entered the tournament in 3rd place after recording an 8 under 64 on Thursday, while 3 other players are tied at T4 with a 7 under score. In other news, Patrick Flavin, who recently secured a victory 2 weeks prior, began the tournament with a 5 under 67, placing him at T14. Defending champion Hunter Walcott is in 5th place at 58, while 2023 champion Marcos Montenegro opened with a 6 under 66, holding a T7 position. Patrick Reed opened his PGA Championship with a bogey-free 68, marking his first such round since the Masters. The veteran golfer spent his break from professional golf playing with his young children as a stay-at-home dad in the vicinity of Texas. Reed's hiatus from the PGA Tour was a direct result of his decision to leave the Saudi-backed LIV Golf and return to the PGA Tour. He described the time off as essential for resetting his mind before competing at Aronimink Golf Club. Reed's return to the PGA Tour is subject to reinstatement terms, meaning he is restricted from playing PGA Tour events until after August 25th, suggesting a focus on the European Tour for much of the season, where he has already secured 2 wins. He opted not to return overseas ahead of the PGA Championship. During practice rounds last week, Reed noted that the windy, warm, and rainy weather experienced in the region helped prepare him for the tournament, stating, "I really felt like it helped going into this week because you just never know." Reed also commented on the situation surrounding LIV Golf, noting that Saudi Arabia's sovereign wealth fund has officially halted future funding for the venture. He expressed hope that players continue to compete, regardless of the future structure, encouraging them to play solid golf wherever they are. When discussing his decision to return to the PGA Tour, Reed emphasized the personal benefits. He shared that after tying for 12th at the Masters in early April, he chose to return to the PGA Tour, prioritizing time with his family and children. He explained that stepping away from the game allowed him to mentally and physically reset. Looking ahead, Reed plans to take further time off after the PGA Championship, intending to rest until the U.S. Open in June at Shinnecock Hills Golf Club in New York, anticipating the intense heat and humidity of that event. A new code of conduct has been implemented at the PGA Championship to govern the behavior of top-channel YouTubers and professional golfers, focusing on decorum rather than competitive penalties. The policy, developed through collaboration between the 4 major championships and the main tour, aims to ensure a professional environment for spectators. 14 examples of unacceptable behavior, ranging from damaging property to less obvious infractions like dishonesty and improper attire, are posted in the Aronimink locker room. This move follows recent incidents where prominent figures faced warnings, including Sergio Garcia for damaging turf at Augusta National and Robert McIntyre for inappropriate conduct at the Masters. Other recent incidents involve Rory McIlroy damaging a tee box marker at the U.S. Open and Wyndham Clark damaging a locker at Oakmont. The code establishes clear consequences for breaches. A first offense results in a warning, a second offense incurs a 2-shot penalty, and a third offense leads to disqualification. Governing bodies will assess the frequency of the breach, player intent, and severity to determine the ruling. While the PGA of America has implemented this code, the PGA Tour and other tour are developing similar policies, though final ratification processes are ongoing. Officials confirmed that no official alert will be issued for a warning, though subsequent penalties will require explanation. This initiative underscores a growing focus on maintaining professional standards within elite golf events.